friends, it's another work day. We're going into a Starbucks. Christina has an apple. Her hand is in fact an apple. She had an accident. That's the point of today's video.
Nah.
But we're gonna go get some work done, if we can find a table. You can't do that.
Got him. Yeah.
This is like an acid trip. When you live in the Salt Lake Valley, car washes are pretty important. We don't do it enough. It's our complimentary interior wipe. It's the next day. We're outside. Sometimes we fail to do that.
Yeah, which is hilarious because everything that we try to do is outside, but a lot of our life just stays inside and edits.
There's a certain level of inside, somewhat office work that has to be done.
Yeah, but in the springtime and the non-freezing cold, I like to sit on the porch and type and stuff.
I think it's important to schedule time to go out and walk around. Like today, I literally just took a 15-minute walk through the apartment complex to clear my head out because I was editing all morning and my brain gets really jumbled and the things that have to be done. So I just went for a nice walk. This is an extended version of that. Climbing some hills, getting some exercise. If you're trying to do freelance work, this is very, very important. And it's so easy to neglect that part, for us at least. Christina likes this walk because she doesn't fall down. This is a deceiving hill climb though. It's easy to think that it's not hard to get up to the top of this first hill, but you make it halfway up and you're very winded.
You know, one thing I like about this area is that this is one of the first little micro adventures that we went on.
Okay, there's Salt Lake City. And down in that hole is Suicide Rock, and it's covered in graffiti. This is nuts.
It was about 2 years ago to this date, which is crazy because I'm still out of breath.
Okay. We can go right or left. Let's go right.
Go right.
We're going right. Also, it's a social experience for us because we can't like really work.
We don't say anything to each other.
We don't talk to each other. And we can't work on our computers right now. We have our phones though. Not anymore! Whoa. So this is fun. These rocks were something I set up for a product shot a couple of weeks ago for a company, and they're still here. Look, it's a historical monument for marketing. We haven't gone this far down this trail yet. We're entering some woods, and we may be attacked by a deer or a fish.
Definitely a fish. I've got to brag on our dog for a quick second. He is such a good little trail hiking animal. I know there's a lot of people that have animals that will just kind of run off and disappear into the wilderness. Cooper is really good. Like, turn around. It hasn't been like 30 seconds and he just comes back to us and he's like, hey, what's going on? And then he just goes along his way. He's such a good boy.
Switchback!
Oh.
These are the cutest switchbacks I've ever seen. We just found a neighborhood and it looks kind of like a California neighborhood, so I think we're in California.
What do Californians say? Wine, avocados.
I'm going to my hot yoga class. Hi. Yeah, go ahead. He's friendly.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet.
Okay, so one of the reasons that we love Utah, we'll talk about this in another video at some point in time, but everybody here is so freaking active. A lot of places in the south and on the East Coast, people will just kind of not do anything as their time off. This guy's like 150 years old and he's running. Hope he's not around. Hope he can't hear me. Isn't that like...
I think you overshot his age just a hair, Christina.
Just a little bit.
But I get your points well received.
Yeah, like he's still active and he's making his way around this trail. Like, shout out to exercise. I decided to sit down for a moment. James is taking a picture of me and Cooper and told me to vlog, which gives me a good opportunity. These last couple months have been a bit of a transition for us for good reason. We're going to be moving very soon. We'll talk about that, I think, in the next video or the video after that. We'll talk about it very soon. So we've been in the extreme process of apartment finding, which has been very stressful and just frustrating, but we finally found a place to live. And throughout all of that, I've had to be very intentional of actually going outside. I'm very horrible at stepping outside, and this time of year, especially the transition from summer to winter, is a nice time to go outside. I do get very bummed in this time of year specifically because I love summer so much. I saw a picture of me on a stand-up paddleboard and I got really nostalgic, and it was only like a couple months ago. But I'm trying to learn how to enjoy the season of life, number one, and number two, the actual literal season. Did you hear that?
Girl.
Did you hear what I said?
What'd you say?
I'm trying to enjoy the season of life, literally, and the actual changing of the seasons. That's some profound wisdom.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
And we're live.
All right. Our good friend Derek Miller and Bree Miller, I helped them give a baby to the world. I didn't really do anything. I held the camera. Anyway, our friends had me download this app called Marco Polo. If you guys want to download it, I guess I'll leave a link in the description. You guys
0% off.
Boom, 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 not an affiliate. The cool thing is you can send video messages to each other. So if you guys want to send video message to us, why not? Do it, YOLO. But we watch them together all the time. And we just stopped in the middle of the trail and watched it, and he started making us laugh. So I decided, you know, let's make this a little bit less authentic and record it.
I love y'all's weirdness. Oh my gosh. You're like the two best, weirdest people I know. And in my book, weird is good. That's a good thing. And yeah, your GPS, like, she needs to simmer down a little bit. I kind of want to fight her. She's kind of a B word. It's like she keeps interrupting you, talking over you. Hey, I hate when people talk over me, and she's doing it.
So their son was born with a birth defect, and we've been joking about it.
We've been bullying their son relentlessly.
Not funny. He almost died last week. It's not funny. Like, it was a big deal. Ambulance. He ended up going to primary children's. Spoiler alert, he has one less rib and he's fine. But we've been joking around about it, and I told him, like, why don't you just have a conversation with Jensen and told him to grow some cartilage in his trachea. So I love people with dark senses of humor, and Derek has one. Give him a follow for all his dark sense of humor needs. What? I don't know. Let's finish watching this. We cleaned the back of the car yesterday and found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dirty tennis balls and 3 in the back. Someone's got an obsession. We're back home, full disclosure, it's been like 3 or 4 days, but we're back home. The video is finished. I figured I should end it because that would be appropriate, right, James? Correct. But that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, do all the YouTube things, but I encourage you to get outside. I need to do that today. James did that today. He took Cooper on a walk. Don't be like me though. Go outside, enjoy the nature outdoors. The trees are different colors. It's nice.
Hopefully you don't get attacked by a bear.
Hopefully you don't get attacked by a bear. But stop watching this video right this second. Have a good day. Bye.